If you're like me and you love a big glass of iced coffee in the morning or any time of day, you know that the best way to get the most delicious iced coffee is cold brew concentrate. So I'm going to walk you through the whole cold brew process, from the steeping to the straining to the storage to eventually making the best iced coffee drinks you've ever had. I'll show you how to make a few of my favorites, but first I want to take you through the cold brew. You need 2 pounds of freshly ground coffee beans. I got these from my store in town and had them ground fresh. Any good quality coffee works. And I'm dumping it into an 8-quart container. I got this at the restaurant supply store, but any big pitcher or jug, as long as it's at least 8 quarts. Pour in water slowly just to give the coffee a chance to absorb it. You can tell here in a second that I probably needed a slightly bigger container, but I like to live dangerously when I make cold brew concentrate. So when you get it all the way full, you want to stir it just to make sure all of the coffee and the water are stirred together. Did I say this was full or what? So now just put the lid on the container and walk away. You can leave it sitting on the counter for 24 hours, or you can put it in the fridge if you want to leave it longer than that. And then after it has steeped, it's time to strain it. Look at how deep and rich it looks already. Now the coffee grounds are down at the bottom of the container, but I like to give it one final stir just to make sure this cold brew concentrate is going to be as rich as it can possibly be. To strain it, I lay 2 pieces of cheesecloth over a fine mesh strainer. Now because I got this so full, I'm going to use a measuring cup to get 2 or 3 cups out first and just pour it through the cheesecloth. I'll give myself a fighting chance when it comes to pouring it. And here we go. I can pour with semi-confidence. So you just want to pour an initial amount and fill up the sieve. It'll strain slowly, so when that gets really full, just let it naturally strain through. And this process takes about 15 minutes because you fill up the sieve, let the cold brew strain through, fill it up some more, let it strain through. That is the most gorgeous sight. It makes me want coffee right now because of just how rich and flavorful that is. So every now and then get a spoon and you can gently kind of stir it around and force that liquid through. The grounds will kind of come out too and wind up in the cheesecloth. But as long as you've got patience, you can get through this. I believe in you. Almost there. And I definitely don't want any of this cold brew to go to waste. So you will often find me sitting here and forcing that liquid through, squeezing every last bit. All right, so when all the liquid is strained through, you can discard the coffee grounds. They have more than done their job. Now you just pour the liquid into a dispenser or mason jars or pitcher or whatever you have on hand. Sometimes I like to split it into large mason jars. That way I can give some to a friend if I want. Pop the lid on, and then it goes into the fridge. Now, I use this cold brew way faster than it would ever go bad, so don't really worry about shelf life. Once you taste this, you're gonna use it every single day. So when it's time to make iced coffee, just fill a glass all the way to the top with ice, and then fill it about 3/4 full or a little more with the cold brew. You wanna leave some room for the good stuff. And in my world, cream or half and half is the good stuff. You can do milk, creamer, any syrup or sweetener that you like. And that's just the basic iced coffee. But here's an iced coffee that I love. So add some milk and half and half or cream. And then this is what I like to call the nectar of the South, sweetened condensed milk. And I add 2 generous tablespoons, It adds sweetness, but it also adds creaminess, and I'm telling you, it is to die for. Give it just a gentle stir. Sometimes I like to leave a little of that sweetened condensed milk in the bottom. It's like a nice little treat. But this, my friends, is the best iced coffee drink in the world. I add Mexican chili syrup and then some good quality chocolate syrup. This is called a Spicy Cowgirl, and it's the best-selling coffee drink at my restaurant. Next comes milk, half and half. My gosh, that is a gorgeous sight. Wow. Give it a gentle stir. Again, you don't want to mix it like crazy. Just kind of barely mix it together. And then this is vanilla cream. It's just heavy cream that I beat with a whisk until it was soft. I added a little bit of vanilla syrup to this, so it's kind of this sweet vanilla cream on top. And as you can tell, I'm very generous. Sprinkle on some ground cinnamon and some ground cayenne pepper, which just adds another little kick along with that syrup. All right, well, that is the best coffee drink in the world, made even more delicious with cold brew concentrate. I hope you make some soon, friends. Enjoy your iced coffee.